Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Ghana Naija Ballers. If you're new here, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. Welcome to the channel where we talk about Ghanaian and Nigerian footballers, athletes, and sports personalities. So today we're talking about Victor Osimhen. You saw the beautiful send-off Galatasaray gave Victor Osimhen after their last game, which he scored, obviously. They did a drone show of his mask to show the appreciation. It's still unclear if he's going to stay at Galatasaray. They might sign him permanently, but it's more likely that he might be leaving the club considering the fact that they've shown some farewell gestures to him in the past few days. I would like to know your thoughts. Where do you think Victor Osimhen will end? We're talking about that. We also talk about Chrisantus Uche, who reports stated that the midfielder will not be joining the Super Eagles squad for the Unity Cup because of personal issues, but today he has joined the Super Eagles squad and he is in contention to play against Jamaica tomorrow, considering the fact that he was actually in the training session. He played very well in the training session and he introduced himself to the team as a newcomer and all that, like the video you're watching right now. So Chrisantus Uche might be in contention to make his debut against Jamaica tomorrow in the final of the Unity Cup. So the first story we'll talk about is Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen has now scored 26 league goals for Galatasaray. That's the highest any foreigner has scored in Turkish league. It's actually incredible the results he has achieved, like the winning goals, the records he's broken with Galatasaray, and how the fans adore him, how he's loved in Turkey. If you go to Turkey right now, you say you're a Nigerian, the first question everyone asks you is Victor Osimhen. You know Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen is your player, it's your brother, he's from your country and all that. He as if Victor Osimhen has put Nigeria and the map in Turkey. You go there, Victor Osimhen, Nigeria, Victor Osimhen, Nigeria, Victor Osimhen. So he is one of the players that everyone should emulate. If you're a Nigerian player, you emulate Victor Osimhen because the hunger, the obligation to prove people wrong, the obligation to show people that you have it. Because after his failed summer move to Chelsea, people were like, oh, okay, let's see if he can replicate what he did at Napoli, at Turkey when he joined Galatasaray. He has gone there, scored more than 30 goals in all competition, 26 league goals. Victor Osimhen is the best striker in the world, in my opinion. I don't think anyone comes close right now because his head, his left foot, his right foot, he can score. Anyhow you put the ball, Victor Osimhen will make sure his body gets there to put the ball at the back of the net. So I think Victor Osimhen is currently the best striker in the world, in my opinion. So anyone that is doubting it should go and hug Transformer. Victor Osimhen is the best striker in the world. I can swear, I can come out, I can argue with you from now to tomorrow and give you all the points that will support my argument that Victor Osimhen is the best striker in the world. So if you are ready to argue with me, please, I'm ready to argue. So Victor Osimhen will be leaving Galatasaray, and as his loan is ending, he will go to Napoli, discuss with them, and they will decide where his next destination will be. He will talk to the club, make his own. When he sees the offers, you look at it and say, okay, I need this club, I want to go here. Can they pay the release clause? Can they pay the transfer fee? How much are they paying me? And all that. There were all those nonsense about Victor Osimhen is too expensive, his wages. No, it's not expensive. It's actually befitting for someone of his caliber, someone of his talent, someone of his, the qualities he possesses. So I don't think Victor Osimhen, the wages, Victor Osimhen is worth £300,000 per week or 300,000 euros per week because he's very good. He will just score goals, period. That's the only thing Victor Osimhen gives. You see what you're looking for, goals? Victor Osimhen will score. There's no Victor Osimhen will come and he won't score up to 10, 15, 20 goals per season. It's not possible. Victor Osimhen score goals, period. That's all. He's not here for dribble, how many dribbles taken. No. Calculate his goals, that is what he gives. Victor Osimhen comes, he scores for you. If you want goals, Victor Osimhen. He's not here for take-ons, all this. No, he just scores. So when I see everyone talk about, oh, can you show he can do it? No, the only thing he wants him is for goals. If he can't score the goals, then you have something to say. If he can score the goals, period. That's what you need him for. So if you need a player that can give you goals, Victor Osimhen is the perfect person. So if any club is talking about, or any journalist or any fan base is talking about Victor Osimhen is good, but please take it away. As far as he's scoring goals, that's all that matters. That's all. Unless you want him to return to goalkeeper, defender, midfielder. But if you want goals, Victor Osimhen is the perfect person. So we should put that to rest. So I'm actually excited to see where Victor Osimhen will play this summer. I would like to know your thoughts. Which club do you think will be perfect for for Victor Osimhen? I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell. Then we'll talk about Chrisantus Uche. I will be very, very excited to see him play for the Super Eagles, considering the fact that he's been linked with Brentford and also Atletico Madrid. I don't know if you make the summer move. They say he has a release clause of 20 million euros at Getafe, and several clubs are looking to sign him. I would like to know which club you feel that will be perfect for a player with the profile of Victor Chrisantus Uche. So I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me the club you think would fit Chrisantus Uche, and do you think he can play in the Premier League, or should stay at La Liga and play 1 or 2 more seasons before seeing a move, or he should stay at Getafe and leave the Atletico Madrid move? I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section. So the Unity Cup final is tomorrow. Before we go, we'll talk about that. Unity Cup final is tomorrow. Nigeria will play against Jamaica. It's going to be interesting to see, because Jamaica were very, very good against Trinidad and Tobago. I think second half they were a little bit lackluster, but they managed to win that game 3-2 to go to the final. And Nigeria will have to be very, very careful, because they are very good on the break. When they have the counter attack, they are rapid. So when you talk about Jamaica, just know that their wings, their striking force, they had a lot of shots against Trinidad and Tobago. So Nigeria should be very, very careful during those counter attacks. They're very, very talented players at Jamaica. So Nigeria should be very wary of that. Then talking about Ghana, on the other hand, Ghana will be playing Trinidad and Tobago in the 3rd place. I think Ghana has enough quality to beat Trinidad and Tobago, 100%. I think Ghana has enough quality to beat Trinidad. So if Ghana doesn't, if they fail to defeat Trinidad and Tobago, it's going to be disgraceful. If they can't beat Trinidad and Tobago, it's going to be disgraceful. They need to beat Trinidad and Tobago hands down, like easily, without any breaking a sweat. I know it's not going to be easy, obviously, because Trinidad and Tobago, they defended pretty okay against Jamaica, but Ghana has a quality, and everyone is expecting them, especially the players that come in the second half, the Christopher Bonsu and the Caleb, who again, some players that came in the second half. Brandon Thomas Asante, who scored his first goal. Those players, if they start against Trinidad and Tobago, I think the game will be ended in the first half. We know that Ghana have dominated the first half, scored 2-3 goals. I mean, maybe 3-1, 2-1, 2-0 in the first half. Second half, Ghana finished the game and they get the 3rd place. It's going to be very easy for Ghana. So I 100% expect Ghana to beat Trinidad and Tobago. I think if you ask me for my scoreline prediction, I will go for probably a 3-1 victory for Ghana against Trinidad and Tobago. Then if you talk about Nigeria versus Jamaica, I'll go for a 3-2 victory for Nigeria against Jamaica. I'm tipping Cyril Dessers to score once again if he plays that game. So Cyril Dessers to score, Nigeria to win against Jamaica to lift the Unity Cup. That's my prediction. It's going to be very, very difficult. Both games, Ghana game and Nigeria game, but I'm predicting win for Ghana and Nigeria in the final and the 3rd place of the Unity Cup. I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell. That is all the news I have for you today. Sorry I didn't upload more videos today, but I just felt I should do this before the end of the day. So subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell. Till next time, guys. Goodbye.